What is up? What is up? What is up? This is George I. Courtright, and this is a Mad Week. My guest here today is
IDC.
we had another guest coming, but they forgot, and an hour later said, "Oh, I forgot." That's why there was a delay today. Which, if you're watching this on video, you ain't gonna know there was a delay because you didn't watch it live any motherfucking way. But anyways, for those of you who do watch it live, I apologize.
And thank you.
And yeah, once again, thank you.
Thank you.
And we do have a special guest today because he decided he wanted to fucking crash the show. This is my dog YOLO.
Yoli, as I call him.
He is a Shih Tzu and a champion in his own mind because he won some championships and even Westminster shit. So yeah, we have a champion among us. Well, besides us. You know.
Yes, of course.
I'm a champion.
Of course.
I'm a champion. Once again, thank y'all for coming. This is a Mad Week. I'm George I. Courtright. What has been going on in my life since the last time I talked to you? Not much because I don't do much anymore. Just got these side hustles. Might as well tell you about side hustles since I don't do shit. I didn't even talk about it last time, but I might as well introduce you guys that I'm creating a clothing line.
Oh.
What you mean? Oh, you knew.
I
This ain't QVC. This.
Oh, really? Well, what is it going to be?
Well, thanks for asking. It's a clothing line. I'm gonna have I think it's 5 designs coming out. Hopefully by Christmas or holiday season. For those who know me, you know that ain't my jam. But hopefully I'll get the samples back soon, and we'll go from there. So I will be putting out a clothing line called Mad King Clothing. So Mad King Clothing. For those of you on Instagram, go to Mad King Clothes. That's CLOTHES. Mad King Clothes. Why is everything mad? Why is everything I do mad?
Because this world is mad.
I'll tell you. Because when I was younger, high school, you know, everybody, you know, had the inner rapper in you. Everybody had a nickname. You had to be fresh. You got to be fly and whatnot. Didn't you go by IROC?
For a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody has to have something. So something came over my creative side. My initials are GIC, and it's like, oh, magic, MAGIC. That it has GIC in it, but magic. No, let's put D, and mad can stand for crazy. So mad GIC, aka magic. Then later on, hey, everything's mad now. So that is why you see everything. Mad Entertainment is my channel. Mad Week is my show. Mad King Clothing is my company, and I got a bunch of YouTube channels. Football magic.
Oh wow.
Basketball magic. Baseball magic.
Oh wow.
So I do YouTube automation. Look that up if you don't know what it is, or hit me up. Ask me, what is YouTube automation? I try to let you know what that is. So that's my side hustle. That's what's taking up all my time, giving me very little sleep. Get up, work out, do my 9 to 5 insurance, and then do my side hustles and whatnot. Hang with wifey and little puppy dogs. This is one of 3, by the way.
Yes.
If you on my Instagram, you would have seen the other champions we got in there.
Yes.
What you been up to, kid?
Working as usual.
Working.
Working. Waiting for my store to open back up.
Oh, it's shut down because why?
It is shut down because I have an electrical problem in my store. But I had a store meeting the other day with all the store managers in the region and stuff, and talking with the other store managers. The rumor is my store is closed for the simple fact that there's not enough people to work there.
But that's That's a lie.
It's a lie.
It's because electrical problems.
Electrical.
And it's hot as fuck in Arizona.
Yes.
And they ain't got no air conditioning.
Yes, and you do not want to be in that building.
You don't want to be in anywhere that ain't got no air conditioning.
At all.
It was like record. I think on one day the high was 116. The previous high was 113. It's been high.
Triple digits.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Triple.
Always
digits.
triple digits.
Triple digits. But anyways, that's where we coming from.
Yes.
Let's get to these newses.
In this mad week.
This mad week. And since she's on this side of the camera and not producing because we had somebody cancel on us, we ain't gonna say their name because we want y'all to embrace all the people that come on here because hopefully they'll
come back again. They'll come back again.
He did do a show for me. I think season 4 he did a show, and he was gonna come back today, but wasn't able to make it. But hopefully everything is cool with him. Everything's all right.
Yes.
And hopefully we'll have him on later.
Yes.
But since my sister was talking about her store, and we ain't gonna get into the details of what that is, we'll talk about something that everybody knows.
What?
Walmart.
Ooh, yes.
Everybody knows about Walmart. Well, there's this Walmart in Atlanta.
Oh.
You know, see, everybody knows Walmart. She know Atlanta.
I know Atlanta.
Do you know where Vine City, Vine City neighborhood is?
I know where Vine City is.
All right, so a Walmart in Vine City neighborhood of Atlanta was burned down in December because there was a bunch of thieves. And they wanted to create a distraction so they can thieve shit.
Wow.
So they set a fire and end up burning the fucking Walmart down.
Wow.
So it's been shut down ever since. And they've been rebuilding and trying to get it back to working condition. Yeah. And this time, because not only did that situation happen, but there's just a lot of theft, stealing and whatnot. It's with these the inflation and all that shit, and like people hurting and just trying to get their own shit. Yeah. There's a lot of theft. Well, this particular Walmart in Atlanta, Vine City neighborhood, decided, you know what? Let's try to cut down on that. Let's just put a police station right in the Walmart.
Hey.
So, a Walmart is building up with a fucking police station right smack dab in that motherfucker.
But a lot of it makes sense, but then you gotta think a lot of the Walmarts anyway have patrols and stuff that patrol their parking lots. And they have security too.
There's a difference between a security guard with a flashlight and a true combat cop.
Yeah.
I still want to see the numbers on that because I bet you people are still gonna do it.
They're gonna try it. They're gonna try it.
Yeah, it's gonna be less.
You have to get in there and see what happens. You're gonna have a couple of knuckleheads that's gonna go in there and say, "Yeah, they got cops in there."
Whatever. It'll be like a game, a TikTok challenge or some shit. Oh,
yeah.
Did you go to the Vine City and still? Where did you get that from? Vine City Walmart? Yeah. Shit. That's me too.
Yeah.
See, but then, hey, stop exposing yourself on camera, boy.
Look, we can have you in here.
This ain't OnlyFans, motherfucker. Jeez.
We can have you in here, but we need you to be decent.
Gee, this guy right here.
He's getting comfortable. I think we're petting him a little bit too much. So.
All right. So, you know what? Before we go on, I want to. This is something I wanted to talk about on my first show, just because it's so fucking weird. And you know what? I can't even see these damn numbers.
Just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
See, 1, 2, 3. So.
All right. This is gonna be a little annoying, but this is what I wanted to talk about. Do you know who this is? Do you know who this is? This ain't something that came up this week. This is something that came up this summer, and this picture came up. Actually, no. was it? Not that picture, but shit. Oh no. But the one on the left came up. A buddy of mine sent this to the crowd and was like, "Hey, do you know who the person on the left is?" Like, what? And then shortly later, somebody I guess already saw who it was. Once again, this is a little bit closer picture, but yeah, that's Sammy Sosa. Sammy Sosa looked like he auditioned for the Backstreet Boys and didn't get in. What the fuck? I think they said he was like using that bleaching cream.
Ooh.
Now he didn't just had a Michael Jackson. He ain't had a Michael Jackson.
No, Michael had vitiligo.
Vitiligo.
That is yeah. I don't know.
So he didn't have a Michael Jackson.
He had something totally, because he looks like a totally different person.
Bleaching cream. From what I heard, like in the Caribbean, and he's from somewhere around there. I don't know the actual place, but it's popular to use bleaching cream in some of them islands or whatever. It's unfortunate because it's just people not loving who they are and their identity. As you can see, both of us is dark as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I had to put the fucking the curtains up so you can see us, and I told Ira to smile a lot. So. So,
I'm not gonna be a guest too many times on this show.
You ain't coming back, huh? You ain't coming back?
Nope, I ain't coming back.
All right. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. Just some weird. Oh shit, y'all hearing? I forgot to put it back. Forgot to put it back on us. But yeah, that was Sammy Sosa. That was unfortunate, nasty ass shit. It just sucks that some people just don't like themselves enough and have to alter themselves. Whether it's like that or, me and wifey go to Vegas a lot. And those fake asses.
Oh, they're getting ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
They are getting redonkulous.
Yes. It's like somebody put a backpack on their booty and started walking around. Like, why are you putting a backpack on your booty, girl? I know that ain't real. You wasn't born like that.
Yeah, their shapes don't match the ass.
Well, because the ass don't match nothing.
It's true. And around here they're starting to get a little bit to the point where it's like, that like, don't look good. Come
on, at least make it look real. Make it look real. Because
proportioned maybe, but sometimes they're just like
real.
Your waist is like this, your ass is like this, your legs is like this. Something ain't right with you. You gonna fall down somehow.
Yeah. But anyways, it's sad that, and it's becoming rampant that people are trying to look like something that they are not. So that's a sad situation. Sorry, Sammy, but you made a mad week.
Yeah.
Might as well stick to this random card. Did you hear about that AI generated song by Drake and The Weeknd? So AI is starting to get ridiculous. Although AI helps me out on some of my side hustles because I ain't gotta write shit. I put in Chat GPT, for those of you who know or heard. I just put in, hey, make me a description of such and such, and it'll give me a whole description. Make sure, yep. Oh, I don't want to use that line, but it helps you out. And I was telling my wife, like, education is going downhill.
Oh,
like, who fucking needs to learn how to do shit if they got this? Because
like, you have anything now.
It's like, why do you need math? You got a fucking calculator. Look, you can do the whole anything from 1 to 100. You're good if you go to 1,000 and do some simple shit. But after that, do you really need it? Because you got a calculator. If you ain't gonna be in a career where you need to write original shit. You ain't gonna be a movie writer. You ain't gonna be a speech writer. You ain't gonna be something.
Still,
whatever.
you think they do that by hand? A lot of the speech writers, you think they don't dictate
they,
something into?
Well, no, I'm not talking about like the actual writing down, but the creative process to create words and what to talk about.
People need to start writing anyway.
No, it's not about the writing part. It's about the creating the content. This AI, this generated AI, creates the shit. It's like a person like, oh, I gotta write a report about elephants. It's like, hey, ChatGPT, I need a 3-page paper about elephants. Bang, it'll give that shit to you.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 That's scary.
Yeah. So somebody out there is like, I used the voiceover feature on one of these other sites, so that you put in like a script and it'll talk in a certain voice that you want, and it'll come out clean and crisp. So somebody created a voice that sounded like Drake. Another voice that sounded like Weeknd, told the AI create a song with these two together.
Oh wow!
And now the motherfucker, like somebody out there said, is eligible for a Grammy now.
It ain't even
It's
real.
eligible. It should.
Wow.
The music industry is gonna flip upside goddamn down if it actually gets nominated.
The artists, they're gonna lose it. They're gonna lose it.
Right now, when it comes to AI, it's fucking up the movie industry, and that's why there's a writer strike right now. Because, like I said, write me a movie about a cowboy, a Shih Tzu, and a crazy dude. John Wick. See? I ain't saying that's how John Wick was made. But anyways, this AI shit is cool when you need it, but it's scary because it is the decline. We were already declining as an intelligent species, if that's what you want to do, because everything is done for you.
Yep. You don't even have to write in cursive anymore. You don't have to sign your name.
No, you ain't got to do that.
Yeah.
But then again, everything is being done for you. You don't have to do shit. But that is gonna hurt the music industry if that gets like popular or just gets accepted as normal.
Wow.
One of the other things, because if you didn't know, I'm in movies.
Yes, I know you're in movies.
Mostly as an extra. So being in the background and shit. One of the things that got on the table when it comes to the strike that's over in Hollywood is that companies were trying to get extras similar to me, and they already got some people on one of these films prior to the strike happening. So these extras go into this, go be an extra on a movie. Then they were like, hey, before you leave the set, I want you to come over to this green room and do some things. So they tell them what to do, make them move around or whatever, and all this stuff. And they said, all right, you can go. And the contract that they signed, because people don't usually read contracts, they just sign, what the fuck can it say? Well, in that contract, they said we can use your likeness indefinitely without paying you. So they could use this capture of these people doing whatever and put them in the background of a movie.
Wow.
And they would not get paid 1 cent for the rest of the time that is being used.
Wow.
And that's what's on the table. The industry is trying to make this normal.
That's not normal.
That's one of the things.
Yeah,
it sucks.
That's wrong.
It sucks. I always say you gotta think like a boss.
Yeah.
People. If it can save you money, you got all this stuff and don't have to pay. you don't have to pay people more than you need to. It's similar to the Goodwill uh, style of things. You know, Goodwill get all these donations and sells them for a fucking profit, and you only have to give away like 10-15% to charitables to say it's like a non-profit, and then like 80 some percent is profit, and the person who created that is getting paid because he's getting free inventory.
Yep.
And so
making money. And making money off other people's stuff.
Yeah. So it's all about that boss concept, but sometimes, like, fuck. And it's probably because it's me. It's my industry. So, yeah, if it wasn't, fuck them. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah. But it affects me. I don't like it. That sucks. And AI is going to be part of the downfall of man. You heard it here third. I hate doing this, but let's go ahead and talk about this. This is a follow-up to one of the stories that I talked about before last week. Where you at? Let's see. Mike Williams, football player that played for the Buccaneers, last week told you that he got into a construction accident and was on life support. As of Tuesday, he passed away. So that's unfortunate. Yes. That is unfortunate.
Heart goes out for the family.
Yeah, heart goes out for the family.
Teammates.
Mad week. And unfortunately, there's other shit out there that's dark. I found out about this one. I think it was Questlove. I follow Questlove on Instagram. Questlove is the drummer in the band The Roots, and he is, well, when Jimmy Fallon is on The Tonight Show, he's part of the band, but The Tonight Show isn't on because of the writer's strike. It hasn't been on.
Wow.
Tonight Show is one of the places that I used to get some of my stories. And that's part of the reason I created this show. I created the Mad Week because I don't like watching the news. It's too much. It's too much. It's a lot of negativity. And it's just not the way I like to consume my information, my headline news. So like the Breakfast Club, Tonight Show, and other different podcasts and whatnot that have a little bit of comedy infused in it is how I like getting my news. And that's why I created this, so I can give news with some comedy in it. Forgot where I was going, but sometimes it's a little bit morbid. Like I said, Mike Williams passed, and I got this story from Questlove. This is Eddie Irizarry, I think it is. Well, a Philly cop was charged with first-degree murder for killing 27-year-old Eddie Irizarry.
Wow.
Mike Dial seen here, shot Eddie at gunpoint while he was in his car. This happened August 14th. This should be one of the things that you've heard all over the place. People should be in an uproar, but for some reason this has not gotten that much attention. When I saw that this between last show and now on Questlove's Instagram, and this happened, the actual killing happened August 14th, so about a month ago.
Yeah.
So what happened was, initially cops stated that Eddie lunged at the cop from outside of the car holding a knife.
But he was shot inside the car.
Correct.
So how was you lunged outside of it? So they put him back in the car?
Body cam came out.
Ooh.
And it showed.
Ooh.
So that was the initial statement, is that, oh, he had a knife. He lunged at me, blah, blah, blah. Body cam footage released. Eddie was in the car, and he had the windows up. So he wasn't lunging. The prosecutors who are going after the cops did admit that Eddie did have like a little pocket knife on his thigh.
But there's no way, if you would known that if the windows is up and Eddie probably didn't even hear you say, "Hey, you, roll your window down."
The police attorney now states that the cop shot because they thought he had a gun. So they went from saying that he lunged at him outside of the car, and now they're saying that
he had a knife in the car.
No, he had a gun. They're saying
he had the knife in the car.
Yeah, he actually had the knife in the car, but now the defending attorney for the cops is saying the Mark Dial shot because he thought Eddie had a gun. It is ridiculous. Like I said, he did have a small pocket knife next to his leg, but police came up to the car and shouted, "Show your hands!" And within 5 seconds, through the window, they shot him. And Mark Dial, scene here. We gotta put these losers up. Make sure people see his face.
Yeah.
Mark Dial is now getting charged with first-degree murder.
Finally.
Yeah.
That is murder. Cause
that is absolutely murder.
Yeah.
It is absolutely murder.
He's sitting in his car. You have your gun. My thing is, all cops have a gun and a taser. Mm-hmm. Why is the gun the first thing you grab? Your taser is more, 9 times out of 10, how they say, "I'm mistaking my taser for my gun." So
they say that too, and the main go-to is I feared my life.
Fear for my life. But don't you have a gun, a stun gun, a taser, a stun gun, a billy club, a vest on, and 9 times out of 10 you're looking at the person, so you see their hand. So until you see them reach for something, you still have that training to be able to still protect yourself and them. Violence should be the last thing you want to do. Kill somebody, injure somebody should be the last thing. Protect and serve. Protect, ain't that part of it?
Yeah, it's crazy because a lot of these, I hate seeing shit like this. Innocent motherfucker. I didn't get to the part to even said why he was pulled over or why they were approaching the car, but you hear it happen that these innocent people are getting shot, but then there's like these school shooters who get taken alive and shit.
Yeah.
It baffles the fuck out of me.
Or the people that shoot up the movie theaters and stuff like that, they're taken alive.
Alive,
but they have weapons and they've actually shot someone. So what?
Oh, like I think
I don't get
Dylan Roof that shot up that church full of black people. Yeah, and they took him to Burger King and shit. Remember that? Some of the shit
don't make sense.
It's ridiculous. Furthermore, I guess we're sticking with the bad shit.
Get that out the way.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, actually, I got a lot of bad shit on here. Mad week. But anyways, this is Danny Masterson. You might have recognized him from being Hyde on That 70s Show.
Yeah.
Well, he just got sentenced to 30 years to life last week for raping 2 women. It was originally 3 women. But he got charged and sentenced for raping 2 women. They wanted to make his time consecutive, so he'd only get 15. But it's not consecutive. No, not simultaneous. It's consecutive sentences. So it's 15 years, 15 years, so 30 years. And he will be up for parole after 25 and a half years, though. He is 47 years old, so 30 years gonna put him at 77.
Yeah.
He's been in custody since May. His first trial was in December, but it was a mistrial. And both rapes happened at his house in Hollywood in 2003.
Wow.
Yeah, it's another one of those delayed cases. I hate hearing about it, and women still need to be protected and stuff. I hate hearing like the delay.
Yeah.
But if you fucked up, you fucked up. And initially, it happened in 2003, and in 2004 there was an actual police report done for one of the rapes, and then in 2016, the third girl, or the second and third women that came out about him happened in 2016, and that's when the one who did the report in 2004, she came back out to like help that case and said things. But one of those cases was thrown out for some reason, and he did get charged and sentenced for raping 2 of the allegedly 3 since the third one he didn't get found guilty for the third, so we just have to say allegedly. And let's see, allegedly used his status in the Church of Scientology.
Oh wow.
To avoid his charges, and that is
scary.
Yeah, that's scary, and we're talking about Hyde from That 70s Show. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. Wow. This world. Nobody's safe.
Ain't nobody
safe.
Ain't nobody safe. And once again, sorry. sorry, but it's a mad week. And this is truly happened this week. On Monday, basketball player Kevin Porter, who's been in the league for 4 seasons. He is age 23, and he's with the Houston Rockets at this time. Well, maybe at the time you watch this, he might not be with the Rockets anymore. But he was with the Houston Rockets. He pleaded not guilty to felony assault and strangulation charges for a Monday incident.
Wow.
What was the incident? Well, at Millennium Hilton in Manhattan, allegedly, since he only got arrested, he hasn't been found guilty yet. We have to say allegedly, otherwise they'll come after my ass and ask for millions and millions and millions of dollars that I ain't got. Like that. Cardi B went after that one chick.
Yes, for the photos, the fake photos.
No, she said that Cardi B was a prostitute and on drugs or something, and said it on her podcast, blog, or whatever, and doubled down on it. And Cardi B sued her, and she's awarded either $4 or $6 million. And this girl didn't have it, but she coming after her. And that's how it should be. But I'm saying allegedly to all this shit. Allegedly, what happened with? See, I throw myself off sometimes. With Kevin Porter. Well, at Millennium Hilton in Manhattan, allegedly Porter punched his girlfriend, Kaiser Godrizik. I don't know if that's how you pronounce her name, because I ain't good with names. But this is who she is. She is a former WNBA player.
Oh.
Pretty lady.
Yeah.
Pretty lady. Well, Kevin Porter allegedly punched his girlfriend in the face, cutting her above the right eye and causing bruises.
Wow.
He constantly did this until she was out. She ran out in the hall with her head bloody.
Wow.
He also choked the shit out of her, and she went and got tested in a hospital, and she has broken vertebrae.
Dang.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Serious domestic abuse.
Yeah. Dude.
He was released Tuesday, $75,000 bail.
Kiss your career goodbye.
As of right now, when I was doing the research, trying to get the information for this, it said the Houston Rockets started talking with teams to try to trade him.
Trade him.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck? Like,
nobody's gonna get him. Nobody's gonna want him. Nobody's gonna.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Honestly, to fucking do this, you're not even like taking accountability. It's like, it's like the motherfuckers, like the Jets. Hey, we ain't got Rodgers no more, and it's still like, oh, let's try to trade his ass. Like, no, just take it that his season over. It's like, well, Kevin Porter, his career's over.
Yeah.
But once again, we do have to wait until he gets found guilty. We can't. Sometimes it's an open and shut case, which this seems like, but we still gotta go through the process.
Yep, always.
Gotta go through the process.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's unfortunate. He has a history. There was a history of abuse in this relationship. At one point, he rammed his car into hers. What's this? Porter was arrested in 2020 as well on some gun charges.
Wow.
So
he was lucky he made it into with the gun charges before and all that stuff to be in the NBA. I mean, because they've kind of getting.
Ja Morant had the gun multiple times on Instagram, and he got suspended. So I didn't really look into the old thing to see if he got suspended for the gun charges and whatnot. I'm guessing he probably did, but his name is Kevin Porter. I didn't know him until this story came my way. So
we'll see.
People.
Gotta be better.
People gotta be better, man. People gotta be better. But guess who ain't better? This motherfucker here. Charles Dottie. He's a Tennessee man, age 64.
Okay.
Tennessee man, age 64.
What did Charles do?
I was waiting for you to ask. I knew you was gonna ask.
You knew I was gonna ask. What did Charles do?
Well, this motherfucker went to a Little Caesars Pizza. He ordered a pepperoni pizza and got impatient and told... he got impatient when he was told that it was going to take 10 minutes. Like, hey...
It's hot and ready, wasn't hot and ready.
Exactly.
It's hot and ready, wasn't hot and ready.
It's like, damn, Charles,
Man.
you was looking for hot and ready?
Yep.
Wasn't ready?
Yeah,
Wasn't hot?
Hey.
So guess what Charles did?
What did Charles
do? He left the restaurant and returned with a AK-47. He demanded free breadsticks while he waited. Yo, them Caesar breadsticks is
it's
money.
The bomb.
Them Caesar breadsticks
if anything, that's all I get is the breadsticks.
Hey, I'm down with some hot and ready myself, though, too.
Yeah, but the breadsticks is bomb.
So he demanded to get some free breadsticks while he waited, but they said no. So he ended up pointing the gun in the employee's face and was like demanded for a pizza. And another customer's like just got theirs.
Here,
and
take
like,
mine.
Here, take mine. He ended up taking her pizza, and on his way out and down the street and whatever, that's when he got caught by the cops.
Do not say you got hot and ready and you don't have hot and readies.
I'm ready for hot and ready. You ain't got none ready? What the fuck? AK-47 spray. Bring back that bone in here. And just to make things a little bit worse for this story, the employee that got the AK-47 in their face, it was their first day. First day on the job.
I quit. I'm done. I'm out of here.
I quit, bitch.
Yes. As soon as Charles left, I would have left right behind
him. Take my little apron off.
Hat. Everything.
I'm out.
Deuces.
Pizza. All right. I think that's the end of the bad shit.
Okay.
Let's go on. As you see, our little guest decided to go nap on the floor.
Yeah.
But we'll go something where he might have a little opinion about this next story. Do you know who Pete Davidson is?
Yes.
Pete Davidson is an ex-SNL cast member / comedian / actor. Maybe also famous for dating the likes of Kim Kardashian and Ariana Grande.
Oh, I didn't know he dated them.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Wasn't he on Jackass too, or is that somebody else?
No, that's somebody else.
Oh, well. Hey, I've known the name, but he's been going through some stuff.
Oh, he goes through a lot of stuff. There was like drugs, mental health issues. He ain't always in the news for positive things.
So what do you do now? What's he in there for now?
Let's recognize that it was 9/11 a couple days ago. So our hearts go out to the surviving families and the people that was in that situation. Bring that up because one of the stories about Pete Davidson is he lost his dad in 9/11.
Oh wow!
King of Staten Island. Did you ever watch that? It's a pretty decent movie, and it talks a little something about that. So if you haven't seen that, go watch King of Staten Island with Pete Davidson.
Okay.
Well, why am I talking about this motherfucker? And why did I link him to my dog? Well, PETA, the People for Ethical Treatment of Animals, is selling a Halloween costume mocking Pete Davidson. Here's Pete Davidson, and here is the costume. It comes equipped with a paper mask of Pete's face with a baseball cap with like the cartoon swearing on it. There's a stuffed dog with him. And there's a hoodie that says, I should have adopted. And it also comes with a bandana that says, Shelter Dogs Rule. Now, why are they doing that? It's because in June, PETA called out Pete for buying a dog instead of adopting. PETA.
I'm pretty sure he's not the only one
the
that's...
man ain't the only one. PETA be all up in our business because we got show dogs. Show dogs have to be purebred and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So, come after me, PETA. Put my name in the press.
Wow.
Oh, this motherfucker on Mad Week, whatever the fuck that is, he got some dogs that he didn't adopt. Well, actually, I adopted them.
Yes, you have.
I adopted them as my own because they came in the relationship, and I appreciate it, and I love them, and I don't mind that they're not adopted from a shelter or anything like that.
No.
PETA needs to mind their own goddamn business sometimes because I eat meat as well. Fuck you, PETA. But anyways, in June, PETA called out Pete for buying a dog instead of adopting the dog. So, Pete gets pissed the fuck off. You know, they make it public and put it in news and put it on like blogs and all this shit. It gets all over this fucking shit. Gives him bad press. People are like, oh, you bad motherfucker, Pete. So he leaves a voicemail at PETA and he's like cussing him the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like, my mom's fucking dog, who is 2 years old, died a week before. Some stuff. Then so I had to go get a specific dog to replace the dog that
she lost.
Just lost. Also needed a specific dog because he is very allergic to dogs, so needed a specific type of dog. He also said some more explicit shit, hence the costume with the cartoon cussing or whatever. Including telling one of the people at PETA to go suck his dick.
Wow.
But she ain't gonna eat meat. She works She works for PETA. The type of dog was a golden cavapoo. Never heard of it.
No.
Never heard of it.
But then there's a lot of dogs that are kind of mixes and...
My wife is a dog shower, and she's been in there since she was young. She's talking about how they have to keep expanding because there's new dogs being created all the fucking time.
Like the cockapoodle and
it's a cockapoo.
Yeah,
a cockapoodle.
Hey,
exactly.
Same thing.
Might be
might be one.
Might be a more buff one. Cockapoodle.
Hey. They come up with all kinds of stuff nowadays. So.
They do come up with all kinds of shit nowadays. Speaking of cockapoodles, look at this motherfucker. He look like a cock or something. But Jay-Z, motherfucking billionaire. Much respect to Jay-Z, even though he looked like a mix between a Dalmatian and a pit bull or something. I don't know. I do not like that hair on him.
No.
It's just so weird looking.
He just... Yeah, decided to say, fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I got this money.
Why do I gotta do my hair?
Fuck it. Well, he is doing something good. Jay-Z is holding a blackjack tournament in Atlantic City with a James Bond theme. That's happening September 30th. That'd be sweet to go to. That'd be sweet to
Everybody
go
dressed up and all that. Yeah.
Well, if you want to go, it costs $100,000 just to get in the motherfucker. Well, to be in the tournament. I heard you can get in for $50,000 just to go to the party. If you don't want to play blackjack, you pay $50,000. You just go to the party, hang out. Oh,
what weekend is that?
The 30th
of what?
Man, I'm gonna be in California.
Yeah.
Man,
that's that weekend.
Remind me to tear that check up I was about to send. Yeah. Cause I still write checks. I was gonna send him a check.
Dang. Yeah. That was a dang. You see.
Yeah, we can't go. Sorry, Jay-Z. But
maybe next time.
The winner gets $1 million in this blackjack tournament. But the reason he's holding is a fundraiser for to benefit prison reform.
Prison
reform.
Okay.
Yes. So there's a lot of people that's locked up innocently and all that stuff, and just giving people proper representation and stuff like that. It's a specific charitable event, a specific charity that does that. So Kevin Hart's going to be the MC. Special guests that are playing to it supposedly going to attend: Travis Scott, Meg Thee Stallion, Kim K, DJ Khaled, James Harden. I'm sure, like, just
the who's who
the
entertainment business.
Jay-Z, and if Jay-Z's there, guess what? I might see Beyonce. 100,000. Yes.
That's about as bad as her concert. The price tags on her concert. So
from what I heard, Taylor Swift were going for more.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I heard, man. I hear people try. There's like this all controversy, like who's the biggest pop star? Is it Taylor Swift or Beyonce? People got their own opinion. You ain't gotta ask us. I know. Yeah, I know. So what is it? Oh, check this out. 10 to 15 helicopters are going to be chauffeuring people from New York airports to go to Atlantic City. So I forgot how long of a drive it is, but you go to the New York airport. So
is that part of your feed?
I wonder. It better be.
You would think so. Because you got to think, okay, I
100,000.
get there, and then instead of having to drive, so I get this place, so this is part of the getting to, this is part of the...
That is a great question, and I would have asked when I was writing my check, I would have asked, like, now, does that include it?
Yeah.
Or do I have to write another check to get my own helicopter chauffeur?
I'm thinking it's part of that.
So
package.
Hopefully it's part of the package.
You know, our packages, when we do stuff, we have chauffeurs and stuff.
Yeah. Or at least free coat hangers.
No, you got to think we did your party. We had the chauffeur.
Man, that was a shuttle.
But still. No, it was a chauffeur. Back from the airport.
What was it? A minivan? Was minivan with my face on it?
But still, we had a chauffeur. Everybody that came in had their own.
And they had their own theme song.
Yes.
She's talking about George Miss 2010, my Dirty 30 birthday party in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
It was an event. It
was.
And part of the package was my buddies who flew in had somebody, one of my buddies' moms, so one of my friends, she was in charge of going to pick them up from the airport in a van that had a magnet sticker of my face on the side, and depending on our relationship, there was a song that I told her to play. I had the list, like, when you pick up this person, play this song. So when they got in, there was a song that had something to do with our relationship.
So, see, you did it big.
Yeah. She's comparing a minivan driven by my buddy's mom to helicopters from New York to Atlantic City. I appreciate that. You make me feel like a star. But there's no comparison.
To some people, but still, hey.
Yeah, well.
Do it big.
Yeah. All right, the goal is to raise $20 million for the cause. So
I say with the names that's just coming, he already...
Oh, it's going to be easy.
Say, yeah, he's going to have more left over and say, here, what else y'all need it for? Here, just add it to it.
He did some other charity thing, and he raised $20 million, so he's just trying to get as much. And, you know, people show out, especially in that type of environment, like Las Vegas.
They're playing blackjack.
Well, the tournament style, there's already... When you do a tournament style, it's already a set amount of chips that's going to you. It's not like, oh, I just lost that, let me pull more.
Oh, no, yeah.
It's
like I'm just saying, but still, the environment.
The environment,
And then you got to think, they're playing blackjack.
They're playing blackjack.
Who goes to Vegas just to play blackjack anyway? And still, all the people that's in Vegas that play blackjack, so you got to think, people love blackjack.
I wonder if Sammy Sosa gonna be there.
Which Sammy?
Which Sammy's gonna show up? White Jack or Black Jack? Is Sammy gonna be there? I don't know.
He has the money.
He has the money. Or did he use it all on bleach cream? Looked like he used a lot of money on bleach cream.
Maybe not.
Bleach cream. Bleach cream. I've never seen Beach Street. I think I was little when it came out. I remember my uncle had it on. Or was that the other one? I don't know. But anyways, I'd never seen Beach Street. I want to see that.
Yes. Classic.
We going all over the place.
Hey,
whatever.
It's a mad week.
It is a mad week. Crazy as it may be. Last story, and this is a disappointing story. I love the USA.
Yes.
I wouldn't mind having properties in other countries.
Oh, yes.
But I love the USA. I love the freedom. I love what you can do. I love the opportunities. I love sports. But what I don't like is when our basketball team gets their ass beat in a world tournament. This is embarrassing. We supposed to have the most elite motherfuckers in the world representing Team USA. Well, the NBA I put the NBA loss. No, Team USA lost to Canada on Sunday and did not medal. They got fourth fucking place in the FIBA World Cup of basketball. They lost in overtime, 127 to 118. On the Canadian team, which is crazy, Dylan Brooks, who used to play for Memphis, who is now on the Houston Rockets, no longer with Kevin Porter, and Shea Gilgeous Alexander, he plays for the Thunder. He's good. But those were two of the people that played for Canada, and this was the United States' third loss in the tournament. They failed to medal in the second World Cup in a row. They lost to Germany by 2 points, and they lost to Lithuania prior to that. Ooh. They finished fourth. So disappointing. We supposed to have the best motherfuckers in the world.
But then did they send the best?
No.
That's the problem.
Guess
they
what
didn't send.
I'm glad you asked. See, you be setting me up.
Hey, we think alike. It's like, wait a minute.
It's our blood.
Yeah.
It's our blood.
A connection.
All right. Paolo Banchero, Mikal Bridges, Jalen Brunson, Anthony Edwards, Tyrese Halliburton, Josh Hart, Brandon Ingram, Jaren Jackson, Cam Johnson, Walker Kessler, Bobby Portis, Austin Reeves. You know a little bit about basketball in the NBA, right? How many of those names do you recall? None. All right. There's actually a decent amount of name-worthy.
Name-worthy,
people,
but are they?
But they ain't the best.
Name-worthy.
How many of these people got their own shoe?
None. Any?
I ain't heard of the Air Walker Kesslers before.
The Air
Kesslers. The Air Kesslers. I know Uncle Bobby ain't got no fucking Bobby Portis for the Milwaukee Bucks. I call him Uncle Bobby because he looks like somebody's uncle. He always has like a T-shirt on underneath his jersey. But I swear he built like somebody's uncle.
He's built like somebody's uncle. He's built like somebody's uncle.
Dude, I wish
he just put you in the mind somebody's uncle.
There was too many like people, so I wasn't gonna get a picture of everybody. I wish I would have got a picture of Bobby Portis.
So we can see Uncle Bobby?
So we can see what Uncle Bobby... That's what I call him.
Okay.
I don't think that's his nickname on them courts.
No.
Hey, Uncle Bobby, pass me the ball. No. But he looked like somebody's uncle. But they did, luckily, win enough to qualify for the 2024 Olympics.
Oh.
And once they lost, the likes of LeBron James was like, we can't have this, so LeBron James is going to be recruiting all the actual stars of the fucking league to represent the United States. Like Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Devin Booker. Have you heard of them names?
Steph Curry?
Yes. Steph Curry. Chef Curry, yes.
Is he going to be in there too?
That supposedly.
But yeah, it makes sense. But then you got to think, at one point, they were just sending all the colleges and all that before they start sending our true NBA players and stuff like that.
Honestly, the Dream Team, best shit that ever happened to basketball, is like just so awesome. Like all the best of the best. Why is that not a thing? Why is that not a thing?
Way from the beginning. But then you got to think, did it conflict with something?
No, it conflicted with their fucking egos because they all a bunch of pretty boys who can't get hurt and need 2 days off to rest. I play 86 games in 6 months and play for 36 minutes in a day, and I need to rest.
Yeah.
These basketball players are pussies. Michael Jordan played with a goddamn flute.
Yeah, and scored how many points on that game?
A lot.
Yeah.
No, these motherfuckers ain't built the same as them old school people.
You can't have Back then, there was no peanut allergies either.
Oh.
No gluten allergies either.
I think Uncle Bobby allergic to gluten. If you saw him, he looked like he allergic. He swole up. He swole up because he ate too much gluten. That's Uncle Bobby.
So, yeah.
So, that is the last story. But we're going to stick to, I didn't get any comment. Oh, actually, I got one comment.
Oh.
One comment on my last one. And to the question last week, which was, is it rude if you say that a girl looks like a guy that you know or a celebrity? And this comment said yes, unless that is how they identify.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We're going to leave it at that.
We're going to leave it there.
We're going to leave it at that. And what we're going to do is give you another one. Please comment in the comments on the YouTube page or DM me on Instagram at MadWeek. The question is, what is a pet peeve of yours that is probably not shared or really thought about by others? This came to me because I had to go into my 9 to 5 this week. Went to the bathroom, used the bathroom, and was washing my hands. And it just irked the fuck out of me. And it's happened before. It's not often, but it's happened before in public bathrooms where the sink, the water comes out so close to the back of the wall that you touching the back of the wall. It pissed it. I was by myself, but I was pissed like motherfucker. Why is my hand touching the back of the sink? Why is the faucet? There's all this sink right here, but it's way up here. The water's coming out, and my hand is touching the back of the sink. That is a pet peeve. Most people probably ain't thought about it until they heard yeah, I hate that. You probably ain't never thought about that shit. Have you thought about that shit before?
No. But then what it does, you gotta be like, man, what is this? Yeah. You go all the way up to the sink yourself.
You have to. Because that's how it turns on. Because otherwise, it ain't gonna recognize your hand. You don't get no water. So you touching the back, and it makes your hand feel dirty because you don't know what's back there.
Yeah.
You don't want to touch nothing, but you're touching it because the sink ain't nasty. Do you have a pet peeve that you don't think anybody share?
Well, I think people kind of share it, but it's one of mine that just, it annoys me, and I pay people back with it. When I work, when people have money, pay with money,
cash.
I have my hand out, and instead of putting it in my hand, they'll put it right here on the counter or something like that, or they'll count the whole time my hand is there while they're pulling out the money.
Right.
And I'm just standing like this, and they ignore my hand and put it right on the counter. That is...
But it's COVID.
No.
COVID.
This is $1. You can just drop it.
But
you can...
But COVID.
You can...
Why are we touching people?
You ain't touching me. Or even do this. I can grab the other side.
All right.
But it's rude. To me, that's rude. And then you gonna turn around and do this to me? No.
do you do that?
I do the same thing. I put it right back there. Yes.
All right. See. All right.
Yes. That is rude to me. That is just rude, and it's just annoying. That irks me to no end.
To each his own.
That's just rude.
I understand, but I wouldn't come back. If I did that to you, I wouldn't come back looking for it in my hand.
Exactly. It's always, they'll do it, and I'm like this, and they'll right there, and then and I'm right there.
All right.
So,
understandable.
yeah, no.
Understandable.
Mm-mm.
What pet peeve do you have that you don't think people share? Or people thought about until you mention it in my comments?
Yes.
Please let me know. This has been a Mad Week. Sorry again for the delay. Most of y'all ain't gonna watch this until the replay, but thanks for watching it anyway. I am George. I Courtwright. This is
IDC.